There we go.
All right. So this is like round 3 of
It's
us
okay.
recording. We realized the first or the second half of our recording stopped, but you know what? We pick up and we keep
And
on
we
going.
continue. That's right.
Continue.
The race isn't over.
It's
What
about
is
the
it?
journey.
What did they say? What is it? The hare and what was it? The fable? You don't remember the rabbit and the hare? The rabbit and the hare.
Oh yeah.
It's not about the fastest, it's about who finishes.
No, isn't it about the turtle and the hare? Isn't the rabbit and the hare the same thing?
Oh, that would be the same. A rabbit is a hare. Oh my goodness, that is funny. You're right.
We're keeping this in. This is going in.
This is definitely going in. This has to
Oh
stay.
my
The
god, that
rabbit and
was
the hare is
hilarious.
absolutely
It's the turtle.
hey, it was two animals.
Same difference.
Same difference.
Same
Same
difference.
difference.
So,
Hey, listen, I know this is way off topic, but I have a turtle, right? I've had my turtle now for 15 years, so I do want to apologize because every time I think of that fable, I always like envision my turtle being a turtle in the fable. So it is the turtle and the hare because it's not called the turtle and the rabbit.
yeah, no, I think yes. That's why we're real estate agents. We're not
Right.
we're not storytellers.
I'm not a zoologist. I have no experience with animals, but
We're professional real estate agents. We're just not professional animal.
that's funny. Let's jump into the tips, Dylan.
Can we please?
Ooh,
So okay.
laugh of the day.
Oh gosh. Okay.
That feels good.
So no, I needed that for my soul.
Indeed.
So
The rabbit in the hair.
that's so funny. So let's talk about. So we just talked about availability during the holiday season, right?
Yeah.
So we were both available during those times. Um, but let's talk about some tips now during the holiday season for homeowners,
Mm-hmm.
and what they can do to really get their home sold productively, efficiently, and effectively.
Yeah.
So
Let's talk about it.
my first tip, I'll just jump right into it, is to clear your driveway and make sure it's well lit in the evenings. So as we all know, the sun goes down earlier now.
What about
For
5-ish?
I would say five it goes down, 6 is when it's like
Yeah.
dark. So usually a lot of home buyers, they'll start their showings around the evening times just because they'll get off work around 5-ish and they'll start to go see homes. When you're doing that as a home seller, make sure you're flipping on those outside lights so they can see. Make sure you're clearing that driveway from snow.
Yes.
Make sure that there's no ice on your driveway
Absolutely.
that people can slip on, because that's the last thing a home buyer wants to experience when they're trying to go see your home.
Right.
You want to make sure it's a positive experience for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that also gives them opportunity just to get the full perspective of the outside of the home, right?
Right.
And it's, yeah, like you said, safety first.
100%. Because imagine getting a call saying, yeah, my client slipped on your driveway, so we're not going to be putting in an offer. That would not be good.
Not good at all, you guys.
So don't do that.
Don't do that. It takes what? A couple of minutes or so to clear, the driveway.
Right. I mean, like, you're already putting in so much work to sell your house. Go the little extra mile.
I feel like that's great advice, Dylan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell me about a tip for you.
Well, I would offer the tip for sellers to, make sure that your home is warm and cozy. That highlights that all of the important systems and the furnace and water tank is fully functioning. At least it brings the buyers a peace of mind knowing that they don't walk into a property with frozen busted pipes and things like that.
100%. Because I mean, as a home buyer, imagine you buy a property, and as soon as you move in, the furnace goes out. I would be pissed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So making sure all your ducks are in a row.
Yeah.
For a home buyer to come in and say, you know what, this is the perfect property for me. This is what I want. There's going to be no issues because everything's already been checked beforehand.
Yes.
We're just going in and we're going to have a great holiday time with our friends, family, the pets, everyone.
Yeah. And here's the thing. You want to throw in, I can throw in how about this? A seller's pre-listing checklist.
Ooh, tell us more.
Yeah, and what that would entail is some things that the sellers, can do, just some small things to ensure that their property is showcased in the best light. All right.
I think that'd be very valuable to a home seller who
Yes.
wants to get their home sold during this time of year. Like we talked about, there's less competition,
Mhm.
more serious buyers,
Yep.
but to get that serious buyer to convert into actually putting an offer on your
Yes.
house, sometimes it does take going that extra mile. So having a list of, hey, make sure this is done. Hey, make sure that was checked. Make sure that was set up and ready to go. A home buyer will really appreciate that.
Indeed,
Gives them a
and
peace of mind.
it gives them a peace of mind. Hey, and like I mentioned, I'm willing to do it. I'm sure Dylan here is also willing to provide that piece of information. So,
100%. So what I'll say to that
yes,
is either comment down below or
comment.
reach out to us from our contact we gave out.
Yes,
Reach out to one of us or comment below, and we'll get that information sent over to you as soon as possible, just so you can start getting your head wrapped around the fact of what it will take to go that extra mile to
yeah.
sell your home.
Okay.
But actually, I want to throw an additional tip in
What's that?
to selling your home during the holidays. One thing that I tell my clients is during when you're selling your home, obviously you take listing photos, right?
Yes.
Sometimes having your photos taken before the snow actually falls on your house so you can showcase the gorgeous house that you may have could
Hmm.
be a great way to paint a picture to a buyer saying, hey, this is what the home looks like during the snow or the wintertime, as you can see in person.
Mm-hmm.
But here's also what it's going to look like during the fall, the spring, the summer.
True.
So I'll advise some of my clients saying, hey, I know you want to list during the December, whatever, February,
Mm-hmm.
but let's take those photos now so that you can see the house without the snow on it. And we'll
Yeah.
use those photos when we list your house.
That's a great point. And then it showcases, like you said, hey, the different looks throughout the different seasons. And one thing that is very unique about being in an environment and a climate area where we do experience the four seasons is that we get to see the leaves as they transition and the nice colors, and
It's gorgeous.
it is
It's so stunning,
gorgeous.
especially the fall.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love the fall.
I love the fall. So that's a valid point. I love
So
it.
it's an additional tip I tell to my clients is let's just take the photos now. We'll set on the photos. We're not going to list the house yet, but those are
Sure.
the photos we're going to use. Even if it's just the outside, we don't have to worry about the inside.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I don't want to get my house picture ready when they're not ready to list. Let's just do the outside then.
Ooh, fun, 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 fun thing. Ooh, what about it? I feel like a competition brewing for whatever reason.
Okay.
Ooh, showcase your house, your fall photos of your outside of your house with the leaves
The
or whatever.
fall
It's just
photos.
so
I love it.
decorative. I don't know.
I love
But
it.
we're here now and we're transitioning into the winter, and we have had snowfall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's Michigan. You can pretty much get one or all the seasons in
in
one
one
day.
day.
One day.
In one
I
day.
swear to
So
God.
that's cool.
But that's a tip that I'll tell my clients is listen, just get the photos out of the way now,
Yeah.
and then once it hits, we don't have to come back out in the snow, put on the boots and everything. We're already pretty much done.
Sounds like a plan, you guys. I think
Great.
that's hey, real fun fact, right?
Yeah.
I'll say it's the holiday season, right? And
Yes.
we're into December. My house, for me, what that means is 25 days of Home Alone.
Oh, I love Home
Home
Alone.
Alone. There's 5 or 6 series now to Home Alone.
That's crazy to me. I didn't realize that.
I'm telling you, I didn't like. I feel like one was enough because I learned something new every time I watched the movie.
Yeah.
And this year, my focus intentionally, I'm trying to figure out what did Kevin's dad do for work, because
Oh
they lived
no,
in
I
a
have no clue.
gorgeous home and they were able to accommodate what was like 14 people or something like
I
that.
have no clue. But let me tell you, that house is stunning. And with that fact, actually, is that whoever bought that property back then,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say they sold it now, what a great investment. because we only can
Mm,
tell that property value rose
absolutely.
like crazy, and especially the fact now because that property does have a famous tie to it,
Yeah.
that helps the value go up. And do you want to talk about like even a buyer coming in?
Yeah, absolutely. Even from the buyer's perspective, home buying is a great perspective because what we do expect is for our property values to go up and for that property to appreciate.
Right.
Right. So talking about the time value of money, your investment now and the return in the future.
Shalonda, you just painted that perfectly, because I was going to say there's a saying in real estate. It's we buy real estate and wait,
Mm,
which means the investment side of things is like we
okay.
buy it now, and like you said, pretty much it will only rise your property value. It really does
Yep.
appreciate. But if you wait to buy real estate,
Mm,
you're going to buy it at that higher price. So if you can afford it now, buy it now
mm,
and sit on it rather than waiting,
that's right.
because maybe then you won't be able to afford it, and that might be your issue. So
Valid
that's
point,
the saying
Dylan.
in real estate is buy real estate and wait rather than wait and buy real estate.
Well, to all our listeners and viewers, if this is the time that you feel you're ready to transition into this process, and we're here to help you buy, sell, or invest, give us a call. You have our contact details. We're happy to assist you.
100%.
Well,
100%. Actually, so did you? I know we pulled up a fun statistic about the Home Alone house, or not
yes.
statistic, a
Well,
fact.
in fact, same
Do
difference. It's okay.
exactly. It's just like the rabbit in the hair.
Yeah. The rabbit in the hair. I
That's
look.
so
I'm
funny.
telling you. So I always thought that the home was actually in New York, I guess, because of the setting. But
Shalonda,
interestingly enough,
you're telling me the home's not located in New
it is
York?
not in New York, Dylan.
My
It's
whole
not
life has
in.
been a lie.
Yes. If that's the determining factor, yes.
So let's ask the viewers: where do you think the Home Alone house is located? Don't cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Google it.
Nope.
We'll give
Let's.
you 10 seconds.
Yeah, we want to
10,
hear from you.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Six.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Blast off.
The home is actually located in.
Illinois. Home is actually located in Illinois.
Let me tell you, my mind was blown because that was, I wouldn't say the last place I would have thought, but definitely was not one of the top places.
Yeah, far from what I was thinking. I don't
So
know.
there's a little fun fact for you guys. The Home Alone house is in Illinois.
Ah,
But let's wrap this episode up. So we appreciate all the viewers who were watching this. We hope you got some kind of information, value
mm-hmm.
provided to you. Next week, we're going to be focusing more on the buy side rather than the sell side. So we'll be giving some tips to buyers and what to really look for when buying a home. And like we said, you guys will be getting an episode every week on Wednesday. Um, on two of the platforms, I believe it is YouTube and
Spotify.
Spotify. You'll get the episode out at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, Apple Podcast is weird. I can only put it out on a specific day. So
So
it'll go
it'll
out
drop
at
at midnight.
midnight. That is when you can expect a new
Okay.
episode. Other than that, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, please feel free to reach out to us. We want to hear from you guys. What would you guys like to hear? What would you guys like to learn, really?
Yeah. So hey, you guys, we do this for you. So if there's ever any type of clarification that you need, any information that you would feel would serve as a tool in your tool belt, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
then let us know and we'll be sure to make sure we cover some of that information for you. Thank you
Thank you.
for listening. All right.
100%. And we'll see you next week. Bye,
Bye.
guys. I think we should always end it off like a high five.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.